What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you follow along, we have been running watchOS 11.5 betas since they came out, including the RC from last week. And unfortunately, as expected, this is not one of their biggest updates and isn't really one of the best rounded updates either. So if you follow the channel, you know we have talked about some of the ongoing issues with watchOS, the stagnant settings that has kind of plagued watchOS now for a couple of generations. However, let's go ahead and talk about this and what we can look forward to in the future updates. First things first, if you have not been running the betas, I do want to let you know there have been issues installing this version. So 11.5 has taken a shockingly longer time than typical to download and install and prepare. It has been very strange. Even the RC that came out last was still an issue as well, and I just want to make you guys known when this public release drops in the next few minutes that this is definitely something to be aware of. Comment down below, let us know if you experienced the same thing either. But beyond that, let's go ahead and actually open up the Watch app itself and show you the latest versions, numbering and all that. So settings, general, about, you can see 11.5 has a full build number of 22T572. Again, this is the RC currently. We're still waiting on the actual public release to drop. However, since we're anticipating no other changes from this build, that should be what we're looking at. One other thing I do want to bring up is just the lack of new features. This is something we've talked about for a little while now, but it still remains true. There is nothing new, even in Apple's release notes, except for a resolved issue around StoreKit. And the only additional new feature we got is going to be the new Pride Harmony wallpaper that we've talked about and shown before, and I will show you right now on the watch. That is it, and that didn't even come until the RC, so just keep that in mind as well. You can see the Unity rhythm there and all that, and it looks like actually I already took it off, so let's just go ahead and add it back in here. You can see the new watch faces. Scroll down, we'll go ahead and add the Pride Harmony. You can see you can only add one compilation if you want, right in that top spot. Let's just go ahead and put battery. And you can see actually it's not even wanting to work well right there. There it goes, it just loaded. So that's it. We'll go ahead and say okay. And that is the new watch face. You can see the battery health right on the side, not health, I'm sorry, percentage, and that's it. It does change somewhat slightly. You can see that new small logo there if you have the compilations open, or your smart stack, I should say. But then that's pretty much what you're getting. So, yay, new watch face. It's kind of crazy, guys. I'm sorry for the sarcasm, but it's just a little insane that that's all we get instead of new features surrounding double tap, surrounding more third-party access to watch faces. Nothing like that's there. But aside from that, yes, if you actually look, everything else is exactly the same as how it has been on Watch 11.4 and the other versions of 11.5 beforehand and the public release. So just take that in mind when you're downloading this. It's not groundbreaking. Now, what we can talk about is hopefully where this will improve. There's been some rumors and thoughts surrounding iOS and watchOS WWDC announcements for substantial redesign changes. We're already on May 12th. There has been no rumors on a watchOS 11.6 beta, so I am assuming we might not get a watchOS beta until June 9th, which is the first date of WWDC when we're expected to see watchOS 12. And with it, we've already talked in prior videos what we can expect to see. We might get some more Apple Intelligence features and hopefully a new look or a coat of paint, hopefully, to spruce up the experience. But aside from that, it's a lot of unknowns surrounding watchOS and watchOS 12 at this point. But keep in mind, you might be on this steady version for almost a month if Apple doesn't drop a new watchOS 11 build with 11.6. So that's really it. Just wanted to get you guys up to speed. We'll be at WWDC, so comment down below. Let us know if you have any questions, thoughts, opinions on watchOS. We're only one person. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the current state of watchOS. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.